Easy go.
Hey Angels, so today I'm going to be showing you how to do the achievement Legendary Legacy on Sims 4 the easiest way I know. So the first thing you do when you're making a new family is you have to add a vampire. So you need the expansion pack for this cheat. Once you have a vampire, name her something. It really doesn't matter how you make her. You just need a vampire. So, anywhere is fine, but we'll go into Willow Creek. So when you have your vampire, you actually only need one person, but it has to be a vampire. From there, I'll show you what I mean by achievements. So the Alphabet Legacy is basically the same thing, except it's only 26 generations. You get 100 points. With your achievements, you can get points. I'm not really sure what you can do with your points. I'm pretty sure they're just to keep track of your gameplay. So usually this would take a really long time. But I figured out a way so that you can go through and quickly make families and generations. So all you need really is a counter and a little bit of a kitchen. Because you're going to need to build or make a cake. And I know that sounds a little bit confusing right now, but it will all make sense in a few minutes. Oh, and also, you will need a computer. Because you will need to adopt a few times for this to happen. Bear with me, I know this seems kind of botchy. Okay, so what you can do is first you have to cook a cake. I would cook a chocolate cake. Then you need to go to household and click on adopt. When you go to adopt, you should adopt the oldest you can get. So a child, not a toddler, a child. Because the toddlers can't work for this cheat. Doesn't matter what you name them. Probably put your vampire inside. Now, you grab the cake and you put it right there. You pick up the kid, you come over and you get them to add candles. Now once they've added candles, you blow out the candles. And they should age up. Once that's happened, use the exact same cake. Add candles, blow out candles, and once again, they should age up. So, now we've got a young adult who was a child a few seconds ago. Make sure nobody eats the cake. Otherwise you can't use that cake. The cake does spoil in about 9 hours. So you take the once was child and you get him to adopt. Once again, a child, not a toddler or a baby. You simply repeat this process all the way up until you have 8 characters down here, who are all adults. And then what you do is you get your vampire, the one that you created, you click on everybody, and if you play the game a little bit, and you've done research with your vampire on the computer, and or you've become friends with a few characters, you'll be able to turn them into vampires yourself. And once they're vampires, if you need to get rid of a few characters, instead of waiting to kill them off, you can take your vampires and they should burn. This will empty all the way and your vampire will die. So basically, when you've done the process of making the child use the cake all the way up to an adult, you can then get the vampire to make the adult a vampire. Then, you take the adult vampire, put it outside, and let it burn. Once it passes away, you can adopt again. For instance. This is how you can keep track of your generations. So far we have 3. After he becomes an adult, you make him adopt, and we'll have 4 generations. And you can make him a vampire and kill him off. He will still remain here, but as a ghost. So yeah, this is the quickest way I know. If you don't want to wait all the way for them to, if you don't want to make them a vampire, what you can do is you can actually make them an elder and wait a few days. For example, he should now be, instead of a young adult, an adult. Just use the same cake and go again. He should be an elder now. Now you can check how old your characters are by clicking on the little face. What you can also do to speed up the process is go into game options, press into gameplay, and make your sim lifespan short. So yeah, that's my little tip to you guys. Thank you guys for watching.
Yo!